Actor Cameron Boyce, known for his roles in the Disney Channel franchise, Descendants, and the TV show, Jessie, has died. He was just 20 years old. Boyce's death was confirmed by his family Saturday night. The cause of death was announced as due to an ongoing medical condition. It is with a profoundly heavy heart that we report that this morning we lost Cameron, a spokesperson said on behalf of the Boyce family. He passed away in his sleep due to a seizure which was a result of an ongoing medical condition for which he was being treated. The world is now undoubtedly without one of its brightest lights, but his spirit will live on through the kindness and compassion of all who knew and loved him. We are utterly heartbroken and ask for privacy during this immensely difficult time as we grieve the loss of our precious son and brother. The young actor had dedicated himself to charity work in recent years, introducing former Vice President Joe Biden at his Biden Courage Awards in March, and he was honored with the Pioneering Spirit Award at last year's Thirst Gala, sponsored by the Thirst Project, a non-profit for which Boyce raised $30,000 to build wells for clean drinking water in Swaziland. Boyce, who was from Los Angeles, made his acting debut in the horror film Mirrors at just 9 years old. 2 years later, he appeared in the blockbuster Adam Sandler flick, Grown Ups, as one of Sandler's children. Cameron Boyce appears in a scene in Grown Ups with Adam Sandler. Too young, too sweet, too funny, just the nicest, most talented, and most decent kid around, Sandler wrote on Twitter Sunday. Loved that kid, cared so much about his family, cared so much about the world. Thank you, Cameron, for all you gave to us. So much more was on the way. All our hearts are broken. Thinking of your amazing family and sending our deepest condolences. Quote, Boyce first achieved stardom as one of the leads in the Disney Channel show, Jessie. He starred as Luke Ross alongside the eponymous Jessie Prescott, played by Debbie Ryan. Jessie ran for 4 seasons and 98 episodes. Boyce's role in the Descendants films, which led cable TV film ratings in 2015 and 2017, catapulted him to even greater heights. Cameron Boyce arrives for an event in Inglewood, Calif, April 25, 2019. From a young age, Cameron Boyce dreamed of sharing his extraordinary artistic talents with the world. As a young man, he was fueled by a strong desire to make a difference in people's lives through his humanitarian work, said a Disney Channel spokesperson. He was an incredibly talented performer, a remarkably caring and thoughtful person and, above all else, he was a loving and dedicated son, brother, grandson and friend. We offer our deepest condolences to his family, castmates and colleagues and join his many millions of fans in grieving his untimely passing. He will be dearly missed. Bob Iger, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Co., added in a post on Twitter, "The Walt Disney Company mourns the loss of #Cameron Boyce, who was a friend to so many of us, and filled with so much talent, heart and life, and far too young to die. Our prayers go out to his family and his friends." The Walt Disney Company mourns the loss of Cameron Boyce, who was a friend to so many of us, and filled with so much talent, heart and life, and far too young to die. Our prayers go out to his family and his friends. Boyce, who had 8.1 million followers on Instagram, had just posted a headshot of himself on Friday. He was also set to appear as a series regular in HBO's new show, Mrs. Fletcher, starring Kathryn Hahn, in the TV spin-off of the film, American Satan, called Paradise City, about rock stars navigating the music industry. Boyce's sudden death prompted an outpouring of grief on social media, particularly from those who worked with the young actor. Descendants director Kenny Ortega also paid tribute to Boyce on Instagram, writing, "My love, light and prayers go out to Cameron and his family. Cameron brought love, laughter and compassion with him every day I was in his presence," Ortega wrote. His talent, immeasurable. His kindness and generosity, overflowing. It has been an indescribable honor and pleasure to know and work with him. I will see you again in all things loving and beautiful, my friend. I will search the stars for your light. Rest in peace, Cam. You will always be my forever boy. Cameron Boyce arrives at an event on April 25, 2019, in West Hollywood, Calif. Charles Eston, who played the father of Boyce's Luke Ross character in Jessie, issued a series of tweets, saying, "My F.A. Millie and I are devastated today, by the loss of our young and amazing friend, Cameron Boyce. Years before I was blessed to play his father on Jessie, we were blessed to know him and his wonderful family at the elementary school our kids all attended together," Eston wrote on Twitter. "It was there we were introduced to his endless talent, kindness, and joy for living. At his very first talent show, little Cameron's dancing lit up the stage, and left everyone on their feet, cheering. It was clear to all that he was destined to be the star he would soon become.